Hi there, this is Jensen, and today I want to show you how to use HippoScribe to customize your own AI and get the clinical notes in exactly the way you want it. We will be focusing on a particular section, and at the end of this video, you will learn a few things. First, you will learn how to use HippoScribe to iterate on your instruction. And two, some techniques on writing good instruction to the AI in order to generate good clinical notes. So let's begin. So you have made a recording and the AI has generated you a note. Doesn't look as good as you wanted to. What should you do at this point? So we're looking at a telehealth PT eval, and we're looking at a subjective complaint. On the get-go, I noticed that this is just really long and very hard to read. So what should we do in this case? With HippoScribe, you can actually customize your own AI for each one of these sections. To do that, just click the Customize Your AI button, and you should see all the options you have to tell the AI what you want out of it. The voice controls the brevity level of the AI. Abbreviation controls whether the AI should use abbreviation. Instruction is basically how you're teaching the AI on what you want out of it. Note format is telling the AI what kind of format you want. Is it a narrative? Is it a bullet list, number list, etc.? And lastly, the example section is where you can give the AI a few examples to show them what does a good note look like. This will really help ground the AI to generate what you want. Okay, now that we have learned these are the control, what are we going to do? So this is an iteration process, so why don't we do things step by step? So first of all, I noticed that this is very long, so I want to make this shorter. How can we do that? Click Customize Your UI, and then in the note format section, you notice that right now we didn't tell the AI what we want at all. So maybe I'll say something like a narrative at most 3 sentences. After you make changes, just click Save, and you should see the result right away. As you can see, we just made it shorter. Now the subjective complaint is Mr. McCarthy, a competitive ultimate frisbee player, yada yada yada, and it's 3 sentences. Okay, so let's see. Underwent surgery. Okay, so maybe I personally don't want the second sentences. He underwent surgery on July 30th for tendon repair, and this. Like, this is kind of maybe more of like a patient history instead of a subjective. So I'm gonna tell the AI not to include these. So click Customize AI. And in the instruction section, you can see our current instruction just says patient subjective complaint. It's not very explicit on what is a subjective complaint, right? So maybe right now I want the AI to know that, hey, I don't want any like patient history in terms of like what surgery did they get, etc. I just want their like feelings. So maybe I would say, do not include any past medical history or previous surgical history. Only include the patient's feeling and description of his or her symptoms. Let's click Save. Okay, let's see. The patient described their ankles as being very painful, especially when attempt to walk without touching the ground. They reported significant swelling discomfort, noting that it feels tight and painful due to the swelling. The patient also expressed concern and fear about potential pain when performing certain movement, indicating that the ankle often feels like it's about to hurt. Okay, this is so much better because now, we don't have any past medical history. We only have the feeling. So what else can we do about this? This is still kind of long. Next time when I see this patient, I want to be able to just look at this note and quickly glance what have been done. So let's make this shorter. Let's click Customize UI. As you see, right now the voice is set as detail. Let's make it do brief, and let's also turn on the abbreviation toggle. So what this will do is that it should generally make things a little bit less wordy, and it will use abbreviation for maximum scalability. All right, let's see. Patient reports post-op ankle instability and swelling, experienced severe pain doing WB and range of motion exercises. Use Avil for pain management, avoid RX meds. Okay, maybe actually the abbreviation is not that good. I don't want it. Let's turn it back. So instead of detail, let's use default. Let's see how it goes. The patient compared to all previous spear. Okay, this looks pretty good. But imagine maybe I still don't like this. For me, I have a very particular format of what my subjective complaint is. I want the format to be patient says blah blah blah. How do I do that? So let's click Customize UI, and in the no format, instead of writing this, I would say patient says dot dot dot, and then let's tell the AI at most 2 sentences. This is also a good chance for us to show AI what we want. So the more example you give the AI, the easier it is for the AI to understand what you want. So maybe a good notes would be something like patient says he has been having a lot of pain in the shoulder due to the car accident. Let's add one more example. Patient says she really wants to feel better in order to participate in the next Ironman. All right. So let's save it and see what happens. And now you see the AI have given us exactly what we want. Patient says his ankle is very painful and feels swollen. Nothing else, nothing less. So just with a few changes, we went from a huge block of text to one sentence in the format that we want. This is what you can do with our templating system. And I just want to summarize what we did, and I have a little snippet here. So next time when you try to customize your AI template to give you exactly what you want, try to remember these 3 things. First, be very explicit on what you want and what you don't want. Second principle, tell AI how you want the format to be. And the third principle, give the AI some examples so that the AI will know what exactly do you want the AI to generate. I hope this helps. I can't wait to see what you create with the template system.